Remember being the new kid in school? You wondered, when will I make new friends and who will I eat lunch with? That anxious feeling can come up anytime we move, whether we're 7 or 70. So when you are the new kid on the block in a retirement community, how long will it take you for you to love your new lifestyle, make friends, and get used to the new environment? David Schell and Laura Oster from Breckenridge Village Retirement Community are just being neighborly and came to visit with us to share helpful hints. David's the executive director of Breckenridge. Laura's a resident there. Thank you for joining us both.
Thank you.
Thank you, Armin.
David, what are some of the biggest benefits of moving to a retirement community?
Well, getting settled, not having to worry about the future, and just knowing that there's a safety net if it's needed. And now we're starting to see the first of the baby boomers starting to think about retirement living and what that means.
And is there an age people should be looking at
this?
Well,
we always say that the sooner the better, and that can be for whatever need. And many times we start to see people thinking about the retirement community, latter 60s, early 70s, but many times there's a lot of folks that make the choice a little bit sooner.
And I would think that along the topic we're talking about, the sooner you do it, the more healthy you are, the easier it is to start to meet people, make friends, and get used to the place.
Absolutely.
Laura, let's talk to you for a minute. How long have you lived at Breckenridge, and what made you decide to move in?
It's just been a little over 3 months right now.
Yeah?
I'll have to say this was probably a thought I hadn't been thinking about in my life at all, but I do have a health issue, and over the past 10 years, it's changed a little bit, and it's caused me great concern about how might I deal with my future as this continues to change. So I had an opportunity to look into Breckenridge Village and all that it had to offer, and the fact that I can start off very independent right now is my start. But if my concerns need to be met, I'm finding out there are steps of the way that I can do right at Breckenridge Village, and I decided this is
has your life
option.
changed much since you've moved in now?
The fact that I've no longer worked, I've taken a retirement, I am doing plenty there. There is so much to offer. It's a matter of what do you want to do each day, and it's a wonderful feeling to pick and choose.
All right, in 3 months, have you been able to make any new friends yet?
Oh, so many.
Really?
So many. I feel very fortunate that all these people are out there for me to associate with, to interact with, and I feel like I'm really ahead of the game for anybody looking into this.
Do you meet them at meals? Do you meet them at activities? How do you meet people?
Everything. I have done some volunteering already, which is causing me to meet people in the area of the campus I would maybe not have gone. I like to participate in things, and maybe if I can't participate, I want to help. So I'm out there finding ways to just interact, and it has been wonderful.
Have you been able to keep your old friends that you had before you moved in as well?
I can, but it seems like all of these people are good enough friends and they're right there around me, so I can do both.
David, are we seeing a trend about people moving to retirement communities sooner than usual, sooner than before?
Well, there's 78 million baby boomers, and already folks are starting to think about it, and Annette and I talk about it. I've been the director there for 25 years, and you look in the mirror, and I look at Laura and other folks, and I think, boy, it's something that probably we're going to do.
So, Laura, last question for you. For people who, may be thinking a little bit about making a move, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Seriously consider it. I'm doing this very early, but I think it's going to ease the stresses that may come up later on in life, and it'll give you an opportunity to just enjoy what's out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you too, David.
Thanks,
Good to
Armin.
see you again. Follow Dave and Laura's advice to make yourself right at home when you make the move to a retirement community. And for more help, use the information that's coming up next.
To find out more, call Breckenridge Village at 440-954-8359 or visit their website, www.breckenridgeohio.org. Next, between jobs and health care coverage.